Of Science TV. We are here at the Ulinzi Sports Complex. This today's edition, we're talking about the Inclusive Tech Run 2026, and this particular edition, the Tech Run Para and Disability Edition, coming to you live up at Ulinzi Sports Complex. With me, again, here is Ndereba. For many of you know her by her accolades. She is a legendary Kenya. Hata sitaki kusema sana juu atajisemea kidogo, lakini kwa maarifa zaidi she is one of us. She's been flying the Kenyan flag so high as far as running athletics is concerned. And Catherine, thank you so much for making time.
Thank you very much.
How are you today?
I'm doing great. I'm blessed of the Lord,
yes,
and highly favored.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Yes.
I know you are here representing the Enda Inclusive Sports.
Yes.
How has that collaboration been with you? Before tuingie sana kwa hii mambo yote, how has it been with you so far?
It is great.
Right.
And this is one of the things that I like most working with Enda is about thinking how the sportsmen and women can be able to benefit more out of the shoes,
yes,
or the attires that they are using when they are learning.
Right.
Yes.
Wonderful. Mm-hmm. And just to speak about what we are having here today, this incredible platform, this incredible event we are having, the Inclusive Tech Run 2026.
Yes.
You are one of the Kenya's most respected athletes. I mean, when you hear about Inclusive Tech Run, automatically, what does inclusion in sports mean for you personally?
What it means is that it's a way of encouraging and also supporting those people that are enabled differently.
Yes.
And making sure that we encourage them that, yes, regardless of the way they have been created,
yes, they
can still do what any other person can be able to do.
Wonderful.
And also get to enjoy everything that other people are enjoying.
Exactly.
Yes. So that idea of inclusivity, it makes quite a great significance.
Right.
Yes.
For many athletes, accessibility is quite an issue. Whether you are a para-athlete,
yes,
or just an athlete coming up, yes, in any respectable field.
Yes.
And looking back at your career and your success, how important was access to training, maybe coaching, and maybe even access to facilities?
Yes.
And you know, how important was it in shaping your career?
Well, I can tell you, access was great. But where I grew up, there was nothing like track and field and all that. I just came to have proper training facilities when I was out of secondary school.
Okay.
And this is the time I joined Kenya Prisons, and I was through the training college.
Okay.
And that's when I gotten a coach that I could be able to enjoy coaching, and I could be able to enjoy any other, personalities who could guide me through my sports career.
Right.
Yes.
It's without a doubt you have worked with someone who has inspired generations. Perhaps you've had this, maybe a girl coming up to you telling you you've inspired them one way or another.
Yes.
How do you view your role in shaping conversations around equity, inclusivity, and why is this conversation in such a timely manner in such a moment?
I just thank God for the opportunity that He has given me.
Yes.
First of all, to be able to do what I am doing or what I have done.
Yeah.
Because I have found it very inspiring. Like for the young girls, they have somebody to look at and say, yes, if Catherine did this, I can also be able to do
Wonderful.
it. And if there are people who are enabled differently, they just have to develop what we call self-confidence.
Yeah.
And they have to stand for themselves,
yeah,
and they are able to do everything. If somebody else is doing it, they believe in themselves that,
yeah,
yes, I can do it.
Yeah.
And as I sit here, I can proudly say that I have a very good friend of mine. She's based in the US.
Okay.
She was learning Paralympics in 800 meters.
Okay.
And she had some issues with her eyesight.
Right.
And believe you me, there is nothing she can do.
Wonderful.
She got married.
Wonderful.
I was her maid of honor. She's a mother today, and she's working.
Wonderful.
Yes.
Wonderful.
Yes. So she has a lot of confidence.
Yeah.
And when I look at her, and I look at other people, how they are engaging, even somebody like Wanyoike.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm telling you.
I've seen him around. It's
amazing. It's amazing. Even
yeah,
when my friend comes back to Kenya,
yes,
I'll just take your contact
Thank
and
you.
I'll make
Thank
sure
you.
that you people, you kind
We
of
should
meet.
get a story out there.
Exactly,
Yes.
exactly.
Yes.
She has really done a lot.
Wonderful.
And when she's back in the country, I always accompany her to go see the schools and give some donations here and there.
Right.
Or maybe even get involved in some kind of sports.
Yes.
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 Yeah.
And I would just like us to speak to that.
Yes.
You know, inclusion beyond disability, because
Yeah.
many think that now because I'm disabled, that's where the inclusion topic should come in.
Yes.
It should definitely not be at that particular juncture.
Sure.
But inclusive Techran, right? It challenges us to think about inclusion in many forms.
Exactly.
How does this inclusion show up in elite sport and also beyond disability? You've mentioned gender background. How does it show up in your perspective?
To me, how it shows is that all these people who have challenges here and there,
Right.
and we don't see them as having challenges. We normally call them people who are enabled differently.
Yes.
And ever since I started running, I could see these people running. Like, for example, in Boston Marathon, I'm sure you have ever watched Boston Marathon when it is going on.
Yeah.
They normally start with people who are enabled differently.
Right.
And they start with wheelchair
Yes,
race.
wheelchair racing, yes.
And I'm telling you, they race very fast. Very fast.
Entertaining also.
Yes, and very entertaining.
Right.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
Wonderful. Then, in terms of performance technology and you know, when you speak about fairness in the sense, technology plays a growing role in sport.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
From your perspective, where should innovation enhance performance, and where should we draw the line? Because it can be taken to, it can be misused.
It can be misused. Yes.
So where do we draw the line?
I believe, or my thought is, however, someone can be assisted to be able to achieve what God has given them, or the ability that they have been given to be able to achieve and to utilize the talent that they have. Yes, to their utmost.
To their utmost ability.
Exactly.
And create sense of fairness. If you are having wheelchair racing and George, Biggie. If you are having, sorry for that.
It's okay.
If you are having like for the competition that we are having, right? We should use technology as a leveling play field.
Exactly.
Not that other athletes are favored than others. That will not have fairness. Not create fairness.
It should be you know, something that is same for everyone. Yes. There should not be what we call favorism.
Right.
Because when favorism come in, that won't be a sports anymore.
Then how then would you advise young athletes coming up and who are navigating a high performance environment shaped by technology? Because we've talked about creating that fairness. How would you advise them? I know you've talked about self-confidence and all that. Yes, maybe just expound on that.
Well, what I would say is that they should be encouraged to do that thing that is allowed for everyone. Because once they use something that is extra, or there's something that will make them look stunning than the others, or they get to a level whereby others cannot be able to get, I think it might be considered like doping. Same case as doping.
Exactly.
As we consider it now for those elite athletes.
Makes a lot of sense. Makes a lot of sense. What lessons from your journey are most relevant for young athletes competing today? And you know, what can you tell them from your perspective?
From my own perspective, what I would tell the young generation is that it is very, very good for someone to believe in themselves, have self-confidence, and also be innovative. Be innovative. Yes. Don't just look yourself down, and don't even take what other people would tell you. Why am I saying this? It's because when I was learning, I wasn't. If you could watch, you can even check my learning videos. You'll see, you'll be able to notice that my legs, I didn't lift my legs so much when I was learning. I'm kind of a very low shuffling step. So I didn't allow it to discourage myself, because there's some people who could make a very negative comment
from that.
And that is the much I could be able to do. So it is now for us,
Right.
or it is now for the athletes to get to know what can I do out of this.
Right.
So what I did, I ended up studying now my step.
Yeah.
Why am I running like this? What is it good for?
Yes.
And I ran something.
And how you can use that to your advantage,
Let me
because you
tell
can leverage
when
that.
The best thing I did for myself
Yeah.
is to study about my step. And
Wonderful.
I learned that my step of learning is very good
Yeah.
for marathoners.
Yeah, okay.
And because it helps me to run conservatively. Because I don't feel a lot of impact.
Wonderful.
And also, it spares me some energy.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Now you can imagine.
And that works for that. You turn that to an advantage for you and a superpower for you.
So for me, I don't normally let anything negative
Weigh you down.
wear me down.
Right.
So I just use it as a motivation.
Beautiful.
Yes.
Beautiful. Then as a role model, how can role models and former athletes actively mentor and advocate for inclusive sporting systems? I mean, you being here with us today, you are a representative of the Ender Inclusive Sports.
Yes.
Amazing shoes that you're making. Perhaps you could even just speak to that, because it's important for for athletes to understand the kind of wear that they are having.
Yes, yes.
Then what roles do role models play in that sense?
Okay, they do play quite a big role. And this is something that now, if somebody hear from me,
right,
they'll get to believe it.
Yeah.
And they'll just admire and also aspire to get that shoes,
Yeah.
so that they can use it. And because they say, if Catherine is using it, I think I can
why not
also
me?
use it as
Nani
well.
yetu pia, it's
Yes,
Ender, meaning go, yet
and
it's a
also
product.
for
Yes.
me, having Ender is that we are looking to make a shoe that is going to help the next generation.
Wonderful.
And also we want the athletes, especially from Africa,
Right.
to benefit from the shoe company.
Right.
Yes.
Wonderful.
Because majority of us, you find them, benefiting. The benefits are very minimal.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. As part of what why we are here today, Inclusive Tech Run 2026, is about also looking at the coming generation, the younger generation coming up.
Yes.
Right? And what does success look like in your perspective? When we invest intentionally in the next generation, when we invest intentionally in making systems inclusive to cater for not only able athletes, but
Yes,
also persons
also
with disabilities and
for-
para-athletes. Yes. Yes.
Thank you very much. I think it's a great idea. And same as you have said, even the country and the system that we have has really supported the elite learners. And also, I have seen our government really trying as much as they can to support people who are enabled differently.
Yes.
And this is like an eye-opener that for everyone can be included.
Wonderful.
Yes.
Wonderful. I'm eager to know from your view, if Kenya fully embraced inclusivity, right? Inclusive sports,
Yes.
even. What impact would it have as a nation, as a national unity and pride? Because as we speak, Kenya is known for power. I mean, Catherine Ndereba, you're a testament that Kenya is a powerhouse as far as athletics is concerned. But when we now bridge that gap and venture into inclusive
Yes.
sporting,
Yes.
how would that look like for you? I mean, for Kenya.
Believe you me, it will be something that is going to make a great difference
Yeah.
in our country.
Yes.
And especially on how people elect, and also how
You're already seeing how you can pick some points. So they can pick some strong ladies there.
Yeah.
Very competitive.
Very competitive.
Very
I'm
competitive.
telling you.
Wonderful.
Yes.
Yeah. Wonderful. Yes, just continue, please, just to speak to that. Yes.
What I was saying is that
when we embrace inclusive sports as Kenya, we've seen the Deaflympics, for example.
Yes.
We've done really well. Last year, we had a podium sweep for Deaflympics.
Yeah.
So when we have more intentional
Inclusivity.
investment in
Yes,
inclusive sports,
Yes.
how does that look like for Kenya?
Believe you me, Kenya being a hub of sportsmen and women,
Yes.
believe you me, we will achieve a lot, and also we will have an amazing growth.
Right.
Yes.
Right.
Because if somebody who is enabled differently can be able to win, just like the elite learners are winning,
Right.
whatever they are out of earnings, now that we are talking of monetizing sports.
Right.
Can you imagine what is going to happen?
Wonderful.
Yeah.
A great, great investment. You'll have
Exactly.
great return.
Exactly.
As far as the athletes is concerned, right?
Yeah.
Perhaps what is that one change you'd like to see how sport is organized and supported in Kenya from as a legend from your perspective?
One way of how sports can be supported is that when we are like putting up those sports facilities,
Right.
they should have the people enabled differently considered.
Yeah.
And we have seen a little bit of that being done, like when they are building the infrastructures.
Yeah.
You can see now the lamps, most of the fields, you find like they include that ramp that can be used by people who are using wheelchair.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. And maybe just to speak for Enda in this amazing collaboration and partnership.
Yes.
Enda Sports is a Kenyan running brand
Yes.
with a global footprint, right?
Yes.
Why was it important, for example, for Enda to support inclusive tech run?
I believe it is quite important for Enda to support this
Tech run,
the tech inclusive land, because they want to tell the people here locally that if we can be able to make shoes, most of the shoes that we used to use when we were learning,
right.
They are made out here, somewhere out there. But for the Enda, they are doing it here locally.
Yeah.
And they want to use it here and even abroad.
Right.
Yes.
Right. And I know you mentioned something earlier about how you used your advantage, or small shuffling steps to your advantage. Perhaps, as an athlete, you might also think the right shoe for me will also help. And that's where Enda is coming in.
That is where they are coming in.
Yeah.
And they want to make that shoes that is going to be good for all. Yes.
Right, because I would like to get your perspective on that as well. Just to add on what you're saying.
Yes.
Technology has been a facet in this, because I'm assuming Enda would really want to incline towards technology to make their shoes really well, right? So how does that integrate with innovation responsibly? Yeah, to using tech for good. That is, yes.
Tech for good. I'm telling you, it is going to assist so much, because when you think of the shoes that were being used like in early 2000 or
right.
early 90s, it is not the same as today.
Yeah.
So everything is improving with the time.
Yeah.
Yes. So this is more of improving. They use technology to improve the shoe, the
right.
type of shoe, the type of learning shoe.
Right.
Yes.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
And perhaps as we wind up, Catherine, how do you envision the future of inclusive sportswear and equipment in Kenya and beyond, in Africa generally?
I'm telling you, like for example, because we are living in a world where nothing is static, everything is moving so fast.
Yeah.
So it's good for the technology. It's good for us to move with the technology, that we improve everything to fit the times.
Nice.
Yes.
Nice. That's very important. That's a very important point. Tusiwachwe nyuma.
Tusiwachwe nyuma. Lazima tukae pale.
All right.
Yes.
And as a representative of Enda, and as an athlete who has used Enda footwear, works really well for you.
Yes.
How would you say that? How would you say that the legacy that Enda hope to live through its involvement in inclusive tech run and beyond?
I would say that
the legacy to that
Enda shoe is trying to leave behind is that you can be able to learn and to make or to produce something locally that is going to grow even beyond the locality.
Exactly.
Yes, that is going to go to the global world.
Right.
Yes.
Right. Wonderful. I just want to have one more question for you. If sports truly belongs to everyone, what responsibility do leaders, past and present, have to make it to be a reality? Yes.
Okay. Thank you. Yeah, sports is for all, and it's a great. A great role to all of our readers to make sure that they dig deep to make sure that each and every person is well catered for, so that they can fit in their sports. They can be able to use their talents to their utmost.
Wonderful.
Yes.
Thank you so much, Catherine, for making time.
To build themselves,
Yes,
and
yes.
also to build their country.
To build themselves and
Yes.
build their country.
Yes.
Envision a future just not beyond the country,
Exactly.
beyond the continent,
Exactly.
to the world.
To the world.
Wonderful.
Yes.
That is a very good vision.
Thank you.
And a good legacy to leave
Yes,
behind.
it is.
Thank you so much, Catherine Ndereba.
Most welcome. And God bless.
You've had so much, and I just want to give you a flower this particular moment because you've done so much for our country.
Yes.
And as being part of Ender Inclusive Sports at the moment,
Yes.
what you guys are doing is very important, very commendable as well. Because as part of also Inclusive Tech Run, you are, bridging that gap as far as accessibility
Yes.
and inclusivity is concerned.
Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, that has been Catherine Ndereba. You all know how she's a phenomenal athlete for the country, a big legend for the country. We are giving her flowers as well, but also she is here representing Ender Inclusive Sports, and they have an amazing product with them, the Ender shoes, and it's our product, local product. So all the athletes out there, all the para athletes out there, anyone who wants to get their product, to their hands on something really nice to propel them in their venture. Karibuni Ender. Ama namna gani?
Asante sana.
Asante sana. Once
Yes.
again, we're coming to you live from the